Today I'm talking about how I advertise to attract amazing clients and what I'm testing next. Well, I'm actually working on this now, so I might as well just share with you. So how I advertise. So let me just give you a preface. Number one, I don't sell ads management, so you're not going to get a pitch. Number two, I'm still a student of the game, even though I have overseen, managed, build team, help teams grow, and have overseen millions of ad spend a month. I'm still studying and still learning because things change every week. Things change dramatically with buying preferences, and things change in how you approach the market. And I'm trying to find cool ways to add value to the market and attract the right client. So I'm just going to share, and also second, I'm also learning LinkedIn ads even more, like figuring out how I can do better there. So again, I'm not going to say that I'm a pro or an expert at all. I'm still a student of the game. And second, if you need introductions to people who do this as professionally for a living, more than happy to connect you. But I'm not going to sell you on that. Okay. Now that's taken care of. Let's actually dive into what I've done. I'm not going to share the failures because it's going to be longer than a live. So let's go through just like what's actually worked for me. So primarily I've been doing LinkedIn for a very long time in terms of posting, networking, connecting with people there, and I can tell you the pitfalls and how much money I've spent failing at LinkedIn. Um, Now, what's worked for me on LinkedIn, especially on the advertisement side, are thought leadership ads. When they release the thought leadership ad approach, it's not because I'm a thought leader, I'm some sort of guru. It's not because of that. It's essentially a ad format where you get I don't know how, but it's essentially an ad format for individuals to be able to promote themselves to an audience. And that's worked pretty well for me. Obviously, you had to test a lot of audiences, different offers, and just figuring out what's the best hook. But for me, the best thing that's worked is showing a simple. You'll probably see it on my profile, a simple square image of one of the presentations that I had. And in that presentation, I think it's a 30-minute presentation where I go over literally giving away the format to scale a high profit agency and services business. It's Yeah, I think it's only 30 minutes, and I don't hold back. Here's exactly what to do. Here's exactly what I've seen. Here's exactly what clients got, and that is the mechanism that I use to ask people to join on a phone call. And from there, you get on a phone call, we discuss, build a relationship, see if that makes sense, and then from there they become a client or they don't, and that's helped attract really amazing people. And that's the key thing that I want to keep in mind here, that the principle isn't you got to go get all these clients, you got to do all these, like the key thing is you got to attract the right relationship. You got to attract the right relationship into your ecosystem, into your business, into your brand. Because if you're not, then what's the whole point? What's the whole point of not working with cool people? That's my humble opinion, right? And I hope it, I hope it resonates a lot with what you're doing. So, what was the format? Thought leadership. I think I did a video ad, and I leveraged the engagement campaign. Simple. Here's the thing that I got. This is the ad copy. Here's the thing. Do you want this thing? It helps other people do this cool thing. If you comment below, I'll send you the thing. It's as simple as that. It wasn't like I'm not a rocket scientist. This is very simple. Now, what I did is on the comments, when people would comment, give me this thing, I would reply. It so manually would reply. Then I would add them as a connect on LinkedIn, and I would send them a message. Hey, John. Hey, Sally. Hey, Bill. You asked for this thing. Here's the thing. And then I also saw their profile, and I built a real relationship. Hey, how's it going? And I saw that you're into ice hockey. I saw that this is happening. Oh, that's pretty cool. Looks like you're growing pretty well. What's going on? Just build a relationship. And the best conversations happen there. It didn't happen just because they saw the video and then they booked a call. I mean, that did work, and we did book calls and we did get amazing people on the phone. But the whole idea wasn't like it's people are gonna do whatever you want them to do. It's all about building the right relationship and knowing how to communicate and knowing that this isn't to push. This is again to here's a resource. If you're ready, I'm here. What else do you need? How else can I be of value? How else can I serve you? And that's the slow way, but that's in my opinion the professional way and the best way that to attract honestly amazing clients. If you don't want to attract amazing clients, don't watch the video. So that's what I did on the LinkedIn side. Pretty simple. Video ad, comment. From there, yeah, just DMs. Some went straight to the video, booked a call, DMs to an introduction call, and it's all organic relationship. It's all like, hey, does it make sense for us to chat? Does it make sense for us to build a relationship on a call? Does it make sense for us to see if this makes sense to work together? and just continuing the conversation like I have in multiple posts on LinkedIn sharing around that process. So that's what I tested. You're probably thinking, well, did you use automation? Did you test on it? Yeah, I tested it for other campaigns where I ran it to an ebook or one of my books. It's not an ebook, just a digital version of my books. Simply because I had over, I think at that point I had like 97 people that asked for the book, and I was not following up with them. So I'm like, I'm never going to be able to follow up with them alone. So I set up a simple, not like a bot spamming people to book a call now, more like, here's the book. How's it going? Do you need any other resources? Is this valuable? Is there anything else I can send you? So that kind of nurture follow up sequence on the DMs. I use the Growth Machine for that. I do appreciate their tool, but I didn't spam like, hey, like you got the book, let's book a call. Like that's silly. Okay, so that's what I did. That's what works. But now everyone is doing like, here's the cool thing. Comment below. We'll send you the DM, and they do the automation. They have you opt in. I tested the double opt in. That doesn't really work as well. Anyways, long story short, that's what worked. What am I testing now? And why am I going live to share with you what am I testing now? So this can be completely, maybe I should come back and just share with you like if it'll work, when it works. But here's what I'm testing now because why not? Why not just share this with you? And this could be valuable for you. And if you see it as a post, share it. So what I'm doing is I'm building a centralized wiki of all of my best strategies that I share here on LinkedIn specifically. All the best strategies, frameworks, like key things that could be useful even if you don't work with me. And I love the saying that your marketing is going to serve more people than your services will. And I take that to heart, and I think you should too. That when you go out to the market, you should be able to serve more people through the content you develop versus you actually working with them. Even if you have a full staff, even if you have a full team, you're trying to serve and hit like a certain, like a, I remember back in the day when we were trying to hit 100 million, like stuff like that, big numbers, or some people might think that's a small number. Maybe trying to hit 500 million, a billion, or exit, or go IPO, whatever. The whole idea is regardless of that, your marketing should still serve more people than your services and your products. And that really challenges how we market. That challenges how we create content. So what I'm doing is I'm really consolidating. Here's the best strategies I have, and I'm creating almost like a wiki click-through doc where it's like here are all the key pieces. Walk through it on demand whenever you want to see what you want to see. Like I talk about sales enablement, strategy, go to market, the whole nine. Essentially, what it looks like to work with me, but like you can do it yourself. If you need support, then reach out. That's the test. That's really the test. This can completely fail. So what am I doing differently here? Where I'm still leveraging the audiences within LinkedIn, like the typical audiences that I know that have converted or that have worked in the past, which is great. But I'm also going to be testing intent-based audiences, seeing how that works. That's another test. So I'm testing a new strategy, a new format. I'm split testing the ad format from just post to PDF. So the PDF is like a document thing. So post or PDF. And then from there, it links out to a wiki of all the other trainings that I have. And then from there, I'll either build audiences and remarket and say, hey, does it make sense for us to jump on a call? Perhaps I do that. Perhaps I don't. I still need to figure that out. Again, this is real time. This is December 4th. I haven't figured this out fully, but this is what I'm testing. Um, and yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. And the idea is one, people are going to share it because it's going to be so valuable. Like it'd be silly for people not to share it. If they don't share it, then I'll tell you, hey, it completely failed. Number two, it's giving away everything because I'm not here to hide information. Information's out there. I'm here to help people who are ready to make the move to move forward in their career, their business. Well, their career is their business, but like I'm helping people move forward in their life, in their business, to get to the next level. And when people are ready to get to that next level, they need someone. They need someone who's been there. And again, I only help people that I've done the things that I've done before. I can't help people if you're trying to hit 100 or 200 million. I can give you advice, but I've never done it. I'm not going to serve you. Well, I'll refer you to people who've done that. If I'm your only choice, then I'm your only choice, but I don't think I'm your only choice, frankly. But for everything else below, and for the industries and the work that we've done, if I've been there, I'm definitely going to put my hat or in the name for you to choose to see how I can serve you. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. The wiki ads, thought leadership. I'm also boosting. This is meta talk. I'm also taking all the videos that I have within the wiki and I'm putting separate ad spend behind those. So I'm boosting from promoting or bringing awareness on both ends, from the wiki post itself to the individual content ads themselves. And they're all going to be intertwined. meaning they're all going to refer back to each other. So I'm going to create a web as a post so that regardless where you click, you can still come back to the master post and then click more things. So it's going to be like a choose your own journey. And I'm going to have ways for people to engage or get on a call or reach out or book a call within that way. I need to figure that out. And then from there, the third piece, and this is something that I may or may not do depending on the strategy that I do to develop to capture people's information, not to capture it, but to get people's information if they raise their hands, is doing remarketing. So I'm considering doing inbox remarketing um, or just a straight up offer remarketing. Like, hey, it looks like you found these posts valuable. How can I best serve you? Just straight up like that. Going to be a test. We'll see how this works since it is December and it's a interesting month in terms of we got like 3 real weeks and then it's off to Christmas and New Year's and holiday season. So we'll see how it works. Hopefully in January when we're doing these lives, I'll share what worked, what doesn't work, and what failed, and what success happened. But that's the live for today. Remember, we're going live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, because you're not going to get these live 10 fingers and real thinking with real pauses and real screw ups in real time from HeyGen or fake AI people or doppelgangers online. If you do prefer that and you prefer me as a doppelganger, I can completely do that. Just comment below and I'll do that for you. But we'll go from here.